You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf like warm butter, planting dreams in the grass, one putt under. You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your friendly unabashed cup cutter. If you're new to the podcast, there are a few things that I like to do. One, I like to have a weekly episode with my boys. Two, I'm a greenskeeper, so I like to give some tips from now and then. The third thing that I like to do is travel on my 1971 Volkswagen bus and have conversations. You guys know I've been going all over Tampa and Florida and everything, and having conversations with golf pros, could be a superintendent, greenskeepers, custom club fitters down in St. Pete. And also, I've had a lot of directors and presidents of tours. And so that's where I'm here today. We drove all the way out to, I don't even know exactly where we're at particularly, but I'm out here with Chad Stewart of the OVGA Tour here in Florida. Sir, thank you very much for wanting to be on the podcast, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. It's funny, folks, like we've already been talking for a good 30 minutes before we even started, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for you to be on the podcast, have a conversation. We have a lot in common, which is great.
Yeah.
You're just a few years older than me, but still we're in the same genre.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple things that we're going to talk about here on the podcast with you. One is your tour that you do.
Yep.
And also, if I remember correctly, that you do all the rankings here in Florida.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really want to dive into that as well.
Cool.
So before we dive into any of those type of things, Chad Stewart.
Yes, sir.
Bro, where are you from?
From Cincinnati, Ohio, as you can see with the Reds hat.
Of course.
So, yeah, born and raised Cincinnati for 45 years before I moved down here in 2020.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you've been there for quite some bit. So you traded the snow and the cold for the nice warm weather.
I could not take it anymore. That was the whole reason. Like, so COVID hits, right? And you're like, I don't want to die here.
Yeah.
This is your first
Of
thinking. It
course.
was like, I don't want to wait till I'm retired. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Let's go to Tampa. And my wife was like, okay. Never thought she'd say it. Like, her family lives in Cincinnati, like the Cincinnati area. So I was like, there's no way we're doing this. And then it was like, we're selling the house and we're moving to Florida.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you just flat out said
On a
we're
whim.
getting out of here.
Yeah, just getting out of here. This was July is when we moved. So we moved down here 4th of July. We moved into our house.
Wow.
But it was like 5 months prior to that when it was cold and it was like, I'm done with this. I got to get out.
I hear you, man. Oh, dude, I tell you what. I mean, my wife and I are originally from Maine. That's where my dad and
Beautiful
her
up
dad
there.
were. Yeah, it's beautiful, but it was too damn cold.
Yeah.
Then we got stationed out in North Dakota. That sucked. The only beautiful thing about that, my son was born there.
Nice.
But that was cold.
Yes.
That was like, as you know, like in the Midwest, that cold hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he had to do it in Cincinnati, but I know we had to use block heaters to
Really?
make sure our vehicles would start.
No, we didn't have it that bad.
Yeah, it was that bad. I mean, it was terrible. And so obviously we got stationed back in New England. And then when I retired, I said, nope, it's either Southern California, Hawaii, or Florida. Right? And here we are.
I said, well, as you can see,
I love it,
now,
man.
so like Hawaii was in there.
Yeah.
But the weird part was we looked at Alaska at one point.
Really?
So we went to visit Alaska, and this was before my son was born.
Okay.
And my wife was like, we love it here. Let's go. And then, of course, we forgot it's like -50. And so like we thought about it, we're like, it's a terrible idea. Let's go to Hawaii instead. And it's like, no, it's too far away.
Yeah.
So
that's how, I mean, you're going farther out. And then you're dedicated there.
we can go visit. I've been there 5 times. So
I'm so jealous. So you decided to go to Hawaii, and then you decided to move down here in Florida, and no regrets.
none whatsoever. I will never move back home. I'll go visit it.
Of course.
But no, thank you.
I hear you, man.
They had I think a foot of snow on the ground.
That's gross.
And, like, I never want to see snow again. When it flurried down here, I was literally like freaking out.
Yeah.
Like get jittery. Like I need to go to Miami now.
What is that, like 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago? I mean,
Yeah.
even this morning, it was in the high 30s.
Yeah.
It's cold.
My wife goes walking at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning every morning. So she goes to bed early. She wakes up early. So she went walking. She came back. She's like, it's 29 degrees. I was like, no. I don't want to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Dude, I'm the same way. This is struggling for me.
Yeah, like
absolutely.
Give me the shorts and the t-shirt. That's why I moved down. But again, like I would have been playing golf yesterday if you know, this that and the other. But like I can play golf on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I can play golf whenever I want. I played 85 times last year, which is the most I've ever played.
Wow,
which is a lot.
Yeah,
it's expensive, but
of course.
But like I can do that down here. I can't do that in Ohio. I got to take a 6-month break.
Exactly. Yeah, and then you got to be stuck in the simulator.
Yeah, which I did.
Yeah, exactly. So my brother and my sister, they're still up in Maine.
Yep.
And my brother just joined he had to join a league.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's a big thing up in North. Side note, did you see the whole indoor?
I did. It looks amazing.
What an awesome idea.
I can't imagine how expensive that's going to be, but like it's
Immediately it thought of was it in Dubai where they have the indoor ski resort?
yeah.
You know, that
Well,
type
you
of
saw what
thing.
Chicago's going to do, right?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
dome.
The dome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I love it. For them, it's amazing.
Exactly, yeah. I'm sure you're gonna have to pay some type of premium. I'm sure they're
sure.
gonna have some great deals, whatever, for people to come out. But I mean, for that type of environment, it makes perfect sense.
But I think like in Ohio, we had the simulators up there, but nobody went to play them in the summertime because you would be out on the golf course. Of
course.
And so they didn't last very long.
Yeah.
So like I wonder, like the simulator game, I love it. I would want one for my house.
Of course.
But like I wonder if they struggle, especially down here, that you can play a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The only reason why I'd say it's great for, like, I talked to Beck 9 not that long ago.
Yeah.
I know there's X Golf in Tampa that I'm gonna be talking to here soon as well. I mean, there are days where it's hot as balls.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be inside.
You don't want to be,
But I mean, to have to rent a place out, have the guys, gals, whatever,
Sure.
into a golf simulator, that
and
I
you can
guess
go
would
at
be fun.
night and you can have fun with it.
Of course,
Like you
of
did
course.
last night. So.
Dude, it was a blast. I know, bro. No, we were at, for those that don't know, we were at Spatty's Heights Country Club.
Yeah.
It was bro time. Dude,
Yeah.
it was so much fun.
Which is the best part.
Dude, it was so much hackling. And then we finally, somebody made up the rule. If you're out, you can't say shit. Like, fuck no. That's no fun. But like, you know, when you're
couldn't
trying
do
to
it,
swing, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Man. But again, I can't wait to experience that with you, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a good time, a good shit, everything.
Yeah.
So again, so from Ohio, moved down here to Florida.
Yeah.
When did you get into golf? When did that whole thing happen?
So it's kind of a two-part story, right? So I started playing when I was about 13.
Oh, okay.
Mainly just because I was a baseball player, and it seems like the natural evolution from baseball
Yes.
to golf.
A lot of guys do that.
But I was not serious about it. It was just to go out and goof off with my buddies.
Okay.
We had a 9-hole par 3 that we
Okay.
would always go play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how it started. And then I took a little bit of time off when I was playing high school baseball. I didn't play as much. When baseball ended when I was about 20, that's when I kind of got back into it.
Oh,
And then it
okay.
didn't really start getting into it until I was about 26, 27 when the OVGA started. And that was kind of on a whim, wasn't
Wow.
even planned. So,
So you were playing golf. You pretty much were playing on and off golf since you were a teenager.
Yeah.
And then you really got more serious in your mid to late 20s.
yeah, I got serious when the league started
Gotcha.
in 03. And then it's been downhill ever since. So
Oh, shit, it's just
the,
so
the one
addictive.
drug that I do is golf.
Right? I mean, it's so damn expensive.
Dude.
I mean, you think about it. It's like cars could be expensive, but with golf, it's like the variation in prices for tee times. Oh, the latest and greatest putter. Oh, man,
Yeah.
I know I can hit
Trust me.
better with
Yeah.
this. The amounts of
Like I got a buddy, Fish, shout out to Michael Fisher. He buys a driver every year. He can't hit the damn thing. So when he does hit it, he'll hit it like 280, but then he can't chip or putt and stuff like that. But he buys a new driver every year. And I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Wow.
Learn to hit the one you have before you transition to something else.
wow.
I had the same clubs. I had the Nike slingshots. I had
Yeah.
those for 15 years. I just bought Titleist when I tore my knee up 3 years ago. Bought Titleist when I couldn't walk and was like, this is my way back. And so I'm going to play golf again. I didn't think I was going to ever play golf again. This was my left knee. It's my turn knee.
Wow.
Like never thought I'd play golf again. And I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm buying Titleist. This is going to get me back there. I just bought a lab putter. I broke down. I was like, and I bought my son one. It's like $1,000 worth of putters. And I'm just like, don't watch this, wife. She doesn't know how much they cost. I don't want her to know. But like, yeah, it's expensive, but I don't spend a lot of money on my game, and I probably should. I'd be a lot better if I had the best
If you did
equipment.
yeah.
But,
Gotcha.
yeah,
So you got to take any less? You've been playing for a while though, so you really don't need to take any
I
lessons.
do.
right?
No, 100% I do because I'm terrible. I'm about 15 handicap.
Okay.
I'm a 20 handicap that masquerades as a 15 because I have like one or two good rounds and I'll have a bunch of
course.
terrible rounds.
Of course.
So, yeah, I would love to get a lesson because I come way over the top on my swing. I need to figure out that shallowing and stuff.
Yep.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
man.
My fat ass can't do that shit.
That's funny. Well, no, not he told me he's already lost a lot of weight, which
Yeah,
is great,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But yeah, everything changes when you lose weight. Everything looks bigger too. Like,
Yeah.
that's a Filipino.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, man. So, with that being said, before we get into the ranking system and the OVGA, which
Yeah.
we're going to explain what the whole thing is and all that jazz.
Yep.
As you know, I like to do on the podcast, I like to have a quickie.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Isn't that what it was? You're about to have a quickie. Your fuck quickie, 5 quick questions.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
How many practice swings?
What's a practice swing?
I love it. I love it. Your favorite shot or club?
If I mention one, I have to mention the other two. So it's either a 5, 6, or 7 iron full swing.
Oh, okay.
Whatever one of those is working is my favorite on that day.
Okay. I like it, man.
Yeah, it's usually one of those 3 clubs is
That's
the only
good.
one that
That's good
works.
yardage to play with too.
Yeah.
I think I need that on my scramble team.
Yep.
Music or no music?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Greens. Are you dissecting it or are you just putting away?
Putting away.
Good shit. Even with the lap putter.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last question, of course, is driver or passenger?
Drive, but I will walk a lot because I'm trying to get my steps in.
Okay.
And it's for pace of play purposes. As a director of a golf tour, and everybody who's one of these guys knows that you got to have pace of play.
Of course.
So I will drive to my ball. I'm usually the short hitter. So I will drop myself off.
Yep.
You go to the car, I'll walk to you. And so that's what we do.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't like being the passenger. It feels like that I have no control over what's going on.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's funny. I'm still learning that. You saw the video that I did with Bob.
Yeah.
Bob, I said it 3 or 4 times. I love you, buddy. Never again.
Yeah, no.
I
He almost threw you out.
I can't. No, man. Not just threw me out. I think my neck still hurts from it.
No.
Okay, no, but I love you, Bob. You're great, Bobby. Well, good shit, man.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait to golf with you. I love. Again, we talked for a good 30 minutes before we even started this podcast, bro. We got a lot in common, and which I can't wait to explore that, outside of this, and everything. So, all right, let's go with the before we get into the OVGA, because I know we can dive a little bit further into that.
Yep.
You're in charge of the amateur golf rankings for Florida. Yeah. So describe to me what that is. Is that for all the amateur league? Like, what does that all entail?
So a couple of years ago, I decided that I've been doing this for my league back in Ohio forever. It was kind of like my take on the world rankings. So I went into ChatGPT and said, if we were going to design a ranking system, how would we do it? Like similar to how the world rank does theirs. Okay. And I came up with a better way of doing it that was a little bit more fair to everybody. So it takes every single tour that's in Florida, and there's 46 that I know of. No shit. I'm sure there's more, but like if I can find a website and results, they're included. There's 46 different tours. Now that's all the golf weeks. That's all the USAMs, AJTs, us, Gaspar, and like everybody that plays an amateur tour. And then there's FSGA, Marion counties. There's a bunch, and we have new ones that pop up every now and again. I had one guy email me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, I have a tournament with 5 people. Can I be included?" Yeah, sure, absolutely. Why not?
Too cool.
So yeah.
So you're actively looking at each website? Are they sending you the information? Like just out of curiosity, how does it all work?
So the guy yesterday, he's the golf tour of Southwest Florida, I think is his name. And my apologies if I got that wrong, but it's the golf tour, GOLF. Right? Okay. And,
GOLF, set on Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They play that like Clearwater, Sarasota area. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I talked to him too. He didn't want to be on the podcast, was totally fine. But no, we conversed.
Taylor,
too.
I think his name is.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he emails me his results because he doesn't, I don't know if he posts them online yet, but he emails them to me. The other times, everybody else has their standings and stuff, so I'll go to their website, pull it off their website, go and do all the stuff that I need to do, and then throw it in the ranking system.
Gotcha.
And I publish it every week on Golf Nuts, and I get the jeer sometimes, like, this is stupid, and it's like, it's not for you, I guess. Yeah, it's just honestly, it's just for me. I do enjoy it to pop myself.
You enjoy the data, the gathering. There's no way that you can just automatically grab the data from that website and convert it into.
I'm sure there is. That's
the IT in me. That's my degree.
So I've looked into automating it. Yeah, it was like $1,500 to do it. I'm just like, no thanks, I'll do it by hand. So I've gotten pretty good with Excel to the point where it takes me like a tournament will take me 15 minutes to do.
Yeah. It's all about the data.
I'm a stat nerd, right? Yeah. So I'm an old baseball guy. I've got books of stats at home. I video games. I keep my own stats for the video games.
That's awesome.
Because I'm an idiot. So
I
took that. I went to my son, right? So we were talking about my son earlier and how he loves calculus and all this stuff. And I said, hey, help me design this. 15-year-old kid that's smarter than I'll ever be. So he helped me. He's like, all right, do this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Wow.
So now it works.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And he's involved with it too in a way that the bonding.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the thing like with my sons, it's like my middle boy, he does all my thumbnails and everything. He's anxious to do the editing. I'm like, dude, just let me, I can't let go yet because there's certain edits I need to do obviously from earlier. Yeah. But yeah, it's awesome that he's involved too as well.
He keeps me calm. Like he's my wife as a man. Yeah. Which is crazy. And I say man because he's got facial hair and a beard and all like, I don't even know you're 15. It's weird. Wow. But like when I take him golfing with me, I'm usually a little hot when I play. If I'm not having a good day, you'll know I'm not having a good day. I'm trying to work on that. But like he's with me, I have to stay calm. Yeah. Yep. And so he's a calming influence on me. That's awesome, man. He's awesome. Yeah.
You're enjoying the actually going to a site, pulling the data, throwing it in here, make it yourself in a way.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, it helps me do what I do with the OVGA because I can see what works in other tours and what their tour structure looks like and how they're playing and see what works, what doesn't work, what formats work, how can we do stuff like that. And then for me, getting it out there so that everybody can kind of have a fun and where do I rank? Where am I at? And it's like, I moved up this week because I won. So the tour director of the North Florida Golf Week, he and I played in his tournaments. He's hopefully going to come play in mine. He lives in Gainesville. We'll trade emails back and forth. Where did I won my flight this week. Where does that put me? And it's like, oh, it moves you up in the ranking. So like this year,
cool.
I've taken it. So last year was all of Florida in just one ranking, and then Tampa. And then I took Tampa and made it Central Florida. Then I added North Florida and South Florida. So I've got rankings for regions. I'm also doing that for Ohio now too. I was going to do it for all the big tours like USAM, Golf Week, anybody that plays national. I was going to do one for them, but that just got too time consuming. I have a real job, and I run the golf tour, and I just don't have time. Like,
of course.
I would love, no offense, Jeff, I would love to quit my job and do that as my job, but it's nowhere near ready for that yet. Yeah.
So for folks to be able to get to know where their rankings are with all these leagues and amateur leagues and everything, where do they go to if they don't already know?
Like, so it's the Amateur Golf Rankings is what it's called. So TAGR, I call it.
I'll make sure I'll put it right here down at the bottom.
I call it Tagger. So if you go to tagr25.com, that's where all the rankings are. You can go in there, you can click through the rankings and see where you're at for regions and for the state of Florida.
Oh, good shit, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. And how often are you updating that?
Every week.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was working on it right before I came here. I'll be working on it because there's tournaments being played today.
Exactly, yeah.
I publish them every Wednesday. Because I guess FSGA will play until Tuesday. So I cut it off at Tuesday, and then Tuesday I'll post it Wednesday, and then the whole process starts over.
It just keeps you busy.
Yeah.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yep.
So again, if a tournament or a league wants to reach out to you, they can easily go to that site as well and say, hey, I'm running this league. I'd love to get part of your system.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If anybody out there that wants to be a part of it, it's anything. You have to play 18 holes.
Yep.
No 9-holers. I try to get rid of no scrambles, nothing like that matters. It's individual stroke play. It can be any format. It can be quota, net, gross, whatever format works. Doesn't matter. So like net tournaments will be done by net, gross tournaments done by gross. So the rankings are a bit odd. It's more of like a tournament ranking than it is like how good you are. So guys that play in net tournaments like the AJT, somebody could shoot a 72 but finish 15th in their flight, right? So their points are going to be based on where they finished net. So it's a little bit weird that way, but I figured if I'm going to do this, it has to be that way because our group plays quota. Golf Week plays gross, AJT plays net, so I want to make sure everybody's included.
Awesome.
Into one ranking.
Oh, that's great. So the fact that that's one, in a way, you're doing an amazing service for these leagues that don't have to worry about it. In a way.
Yeah, and my end goal, my delusion of grandeur is to do either a match play where we use the rankings to bring the top players in and have a match play tournament, or I don't know if do you know what the World Am is?
Yeah.
So my goal initially was to do that here because of all the different golf courses that we've got, right? Tampa, Orlando.
Shit, man.
We could do it here in March.
Yeah.
Theirs is in September, space it out. Like that's my end goal with this.
I like that.
I just need some help there with that. If anybody would like to donate.
It's the two things. It's time and resources.
Yeah.
Both of them. I mean, it's like, it's a lot. It's like, depending on how far you want to go. I've said before countless times on the podcast, like, my goal is, I'm very blessed, I'm retired, all that stuff. This is all for passion and fun.
Yeah.
But the ultimate goal is to travel around the United States, towing this in an RV.
Oh, yeah.
Going to golf courses, talking to people.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, Chad, what are you doing this weekend? A bunch of guys. Hey, I'm following you guys out.
Yeah.
Let's fucking play around. Let's record an episode. I'll follow you guys back, throw you some bones.
Yeah.
That would be like the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for right now, we're in a nice little bubble here in Florida.
It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love watching your stuff because it's authentic. It's original. Like,
thank you.
That's the whole reason. Like, you're growing the game of golf. That's my whole goal with this is to grow it. Like, and a lot of people, when I was in Ohio, there was nothing like this.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so I was kind of the first group in Ohio that wasn't the GCGA like the FSGA is down here.
Yeah.
And so my whole thing was, I'm just going to grow this. I'm not in it for monetary gain. I don't take a salary from any of this stuff.
Of course.
I want to give back to the golfers. I want to grow the game. We had like 400 people our first year.
Damn.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, I wasn't ready for it, didn't know what to expect, and then it's kind of blown up and we're in season 23 now. But like, my whole thing is I'm not here to compete with anybody. I have partnerships with Golf Week, with Gaspar, Trace Fenton.
I got to get him on.
Come on, Trace, be on the show.
He fucking reached out and
he's awesome.
Scheduling.
He's awesome. He's probably one of the people that I trust the most because we play a very similar style. And honestly, Trace, I don't know if I've told you this, we play it because his group played it and it's the most fair way to play.
Gotcha.
When you have a group, let's say like 32 people, I think net's easier to manipulate.
Yep.
Quota is not so easy to manipulate. You have to beat a point total. right?
Tracking, yep.
Yeah, like a stable third.
Of course, that's stable
And then
third, yep.
I want to get to gross because gross is literally the most fair way to play because it is what you shoot.
Gotcha.
But we're not there yet. You need bigger fields. Like the Golf Week Tour has like 60 people and they've got 15 people on a flight. If we get there, I would love to do it.
Of course.
But we need like more people.
Tracking. So with that being said, I know we talked a lot about the stats and everything like that. You mentioned a few times from Ohio.
Yeah.
Let's get into the OVGA.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can all pretty much already assume that the O is for Ohio.
It is. Yeah.
So you started this league in Ohio 23 years ago?
23 years ago.
Holy shit. So you moved to Florida.
Yeah.
So instead of, notice my little scribbles here. This is how it makes sense. They're L's and squares.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of changing the name, you just kept it.
So I changed it initially, right?
Okay.
So when I moved down here, I didn't come down here and initially start the league. I was like, I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a new area. I'm just gonna relax. And so for the first 2.5, 3 years that I was down here, I didn't do anything. It started because I took my son to get golf lessons.
Okay.
And Lloyd Slaughter up at Denellen, Golf Central, he was helping my son learn how to play golf because I can't teach him because I'm terrible. So I wanted him to have an actual teacher that taught him. So just talking with Lloyd, I was like, hey, I used to run amateur tournaments, and he's like, we should do that down here. I had not researched anything. Had I known how many different tours there were, I probably wouldn't have started one because I was like, man, there's just so much. But after I've done it, that's the best thing I've ever done is to get back into it again because it's reignited everything that was my past life in Ohio is now come down here. So
with that said, though, we didn't even say it. What does OVGA stand for?
So O, you're right, is Ohio. V is for Valley, and then Golf Association.
Okay. So
when I came up with the name, I'll give you the whole story, the dark and stormy night story. So November 2003, I was working at Fifth Third Bank in Ohio, their records keeping building. There was nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like, I was on a management training thing, so I would rotate around the bank. So I'm at this place, there's nothing happening, it's boring as hell. There's two managers, one is a golfer. I'm just talking to him and he's like, hey, I'm doing a golf tournament this weekend, do you want to come play in it? And it was not a normal golf tournament. We would go play like 18 holes and then we'd go back to his house and there was a cornhole tournament afterwards. And if you won, based on the score of what you won, your strokes would decrease or it was crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, this is amazing. We should do another one. I'll do it. So I ran one. This is the first golf tournament I ever ran. 18 holes of golf and then wiffle ball home run derby.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So like it was so cool. And I was like, hey, we could do like 4 of these. And so like me being severely OCD, I go back to my desk and was like, all right, how many weeks are from April to September, end of September's 26 weeks? How many golf courses are in Cincinnati? There's like 30. We could play a different golf course every week. Nowhere in near, like I go insane when I have ideas, so I immediately go off the deep end.
Of course.
And I bring
that's
it back
where passion is.
Yeah.
That's where passion is.
Well, I'm finding that out.
Yeah.
So I take it back to him. I was like, we could do this. And he's like, yeah, it'd be kind of fun. He's like, I don't know if I play every week. I was like, that's okay. I was like, just get like 6 of your buddies. I'll get 6 of mine. We'll go play. Cool. So one of his friends is friends with a columnist at the Cincinnati Enquirer. I had no idea about this. So I get a call from Paul Doherty, guy writes for the Sporting News, very big columnist in the sports world. He calls me the next day and says, hey, I heard about your idea. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, your golf thing. You have a name for it? And I was like, Ohio Valley Golf Association, just right off the top of my head. No clue, right? So he's like, oh, so he's like, hey, come meet me, we'll talk about it. So I meet him, we talk about it. I have 20 people right now that are maybe going to play in this. The next day I get 400 emails off of this. Well, when the article publishes 2 days later, I get 400 emails. I want to come play with you guys.
Holy shit.
Oh God. Okay. This is real now. So like immediately I get all these people in. Our first tournament has 137 people. Our second one has 155. And the first thing that comes to my mind is I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
And for a lot of reasons, because pace of play was awful. Like we had tee times from like 8 a.m. to like 2 p.m., 6-hour round. I'm already getting the complaints. I'm not going to do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. So we got to fix it. So we cut the fields to 80. Pace of play improves, everybody improves. And we like get through the first season and was like, that was fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah, of course.
Do I want to do it again? Sure, let's do it again. And the whole thing was when it first started, it wasn't about me making money. I don't take a single dollar from this unless I win. And back in Ohio, they don't play for money. It's for points and it's for charity. So they donate money. In the beginning, it was for Make-A-Wish.
Yep.
A local sports radio host had a kid had cancer, leukemia, when he was 2 years old. So I asked Lance McAllister, I said, hey, can I sponsor Casey's wish? And he's like, no, we've already got that taken care of, but sponsor somebody else's. So the golf tour was more about giving back
Yep.
than it was for taking anything.
Okay.
And so for me, that's always been what this tour is. Now down here, I tried to start it with the same function in mind.
Of course.
And was immediately told, if you're not playing for money, we're not playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to shift my focus a little bit. So now it's, I try to give back to the golfers as much as I can.
Of course.
If I can ever get it to the point where we can set money aside for a charity, I absolutely want to do that.
Of course.
So we transitioned, Building Blocks for Kids is our charity that we've had for about 20 years in Ohio.
Okay.
We've donated probably $300,000 over the years to it.
Wow.
We've played 645 tournaments
Holy shit.
in 23 years. At the end of this year, Ohio and Florida combined will have over 700.
Damn.
So yeah, we've been.
You guys been playing a lot of golf.
Yeah, and the thing is, I know how to do this now.
Yeah.
Right? So it's taken a while. Like when
Of
it
course.
first started, it was so overwhelming. And
I know what you mean.
that you were talking with Trevor from AJT, and he was talking about how overwhelming, and he doesn't play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will never not play.
Yeah.
Because I have to play. Like if
course.
I'm going to be, I'm way too competitive.
Of course.
To sit out and watch other people do what I want to do.
Of course.
More power to him, and it's awesome what he's doing.
Yes.
And hopefully we can collab on some stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like it's been a lot of fun to get it to where it is now.
Now,
And
you're coasting in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like the same thing when
Well,
you
it
talk
was until I moved down here and then tried to start it again. So.
But it's great. No, it's funny that you mentioned about the whole thing like that first starting off. I mean, you have this vision. It's going to get it just got so big so fast.
Way too fast.
And then just adjusting.
Yeah.
I was going through that a little bit in December. I'm like, oh my God, I got these many people that want to talk to me on the conversations.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I'll get a book. Okay, now I was getting so overwhelmed. Like I feel like I had to talk to everybody every day.
Yeah.
Like I can't do this. I at one point in December, I was like, I'm getting burnt.
Oh yeah.
It's no longer, it wasn't not saying it was getting too much fun, but you're just getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So the fact that now you're so going with this OVGA, I'm looking at your list, man. You guys are playing everywhere.
So I pride myself on this one stat is that we have the most tournaments of any tour outside the FSGA.
I'm going to put down the list here that you're not playing at one course twice.
We do have a couple doubles.
Is it really? I mean, there's just so many. So
Continental Country Club up near the Villages and Eagle Ridge. Juliet Falls will play twice, but one of them is a playoff tournament.
Okay. Oh, I see right there. Okay. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to something like that,
we try to bounce to multiple. I don't like playing.
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like playing the same course twice.
How awesome that is for the people that are part of your league to be able to experience that.
Well, I think if you play the same course over and over, you just know how to play that golf course, and your scores never indicate it. So if you play Skyview with the elevation changes and stuff like that, and then you go to a flat course like Continental,
of course,
it's a different golf course.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
So
it's funny, like just the way my brain's working, because I worked at Heritage Out for quite some time.
Yeah.
I know the greens very well. I know the Tampa
wish
Palm
I did.
greens very well.
Yeah.
I know them so well now. I'm like, okay, you hit it here, it's going to do this.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
So with this, completely open field.
Yeah.
Wow. Man. Dude, how is it just you reaching out to all these clubs?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep, just me.
damn, buddy. That is amazing.
I do have some people to help. Dan Corson, Kevin Smith, Jake Lee. I'm sure there's others, Lloyd Slaughter, that help me out with this, but I'm the one that kind of runs all of it. So
Wow.
I got the nickname Dictator when I was back in Ohio because I would tell people like, this is your golf tour, but at the end of the day, it's my final say on what we do.
Yeah.
So I want your ideas. I want you to tell me what you want, but at the end of the day,
Of course.
I have to decide.
You have a vision. You have.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten a lot of ideas just with the podcast. I'm like, that's not how I see this.
Right.
That's not how I'm going to run it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your input.
Yeah.
But this is my vision, and this is how it's going to work.
Yeah, I want them to be invested, but at the end of the
course.
day, somebody has to make a final
Oh,
decision.
of course. Oh, 100%. There has to be it. Man, so with all these tracks here, man, like what would be like your favorite one?
Juliet Falls.
Yeah, man. I
Easily.
can't wait. The bar there in the restaurant's amazing. The burger.
The staff there is just, for what they have to how they act, is completely opposite of what you would expect. They have one of the premier destinations of any golf course in the state of Florida, and they act like they're your local community that's just glad you're there. Like, it's amazing. The cost that they could charge double that.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of golf courses
that
we try to play. Like, you go to a TPC and you're paying $300 for that, but you go to Juliet Falls and you're paying $80 for it.
Wow. Yeah, right?
And I would play Juliet Falls before. I love TPC. I played it once. Played really well there. I would never do it again. Like, I wouldn't play well, but I'm not going to spend $300. I could play Stream Song. I'm 2 minutes from Cabot. I will never play it. It's too expensive for me.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, when it was World Woods, I played it all the time. When they sold it, now man, I can't play it anymore.
That's a track that eventually we're going to go up to. I got a buddy that his brother works there.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make connections, so I just talked to them, and because that whole area is just exploded.
Yeah, I live 2 minutes from there, but like
shit.
it's so like Cabot was built. I went and played it when the Carew when it was first opened,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, it's the same course. Like I literally see the bones of Worldwoods.
Yeah.
But the greens are like the goofiest stuff I have ever played. Like, there's one green, I swear, I think it's 17. It's a par 3 now. It used to be a par 4. It's a 5-foot drop from the top of the green to the bottom of the green. My son was at the top.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
pin was at the bottom. And he hits his putt. And I'm like, there is absolutely no way you can stop this right off the green.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy.
There's a track like that over near Kissimmee, Mystic Dunes.
I've heard that's awesome.
Mystic Dunes is a fun track, beautiful layout, and there's a green in particular that like, all right, buddy, I'm coming down to you. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You need like rock climbing gear to get back down there.
Yeah, but the cool thing about our schedule is I have not found, well, I have found a few courses that don't want to work with you.
Okay.
Which is weird. Like I called one course, they're like, we don't need you. What do you mean you don't need me? I'm bringing you like 30 to 40 golfers. No, it's okay. We don't need you. We'll fill those.
That's a shame.
Yeah, and it sucks. And so I'm like, all right, well, guess I'm crossing you off the list. And none of my players are probably going to come play you either because I'm going to let them know that they didn't want us. But the majority of these guys, the Eagle Ridge up in Summerfield, awesome to work with. Continental in the Villages, awesome to work with. And you'll see what we have. We go from Ocala to Lakewood
I
Ranch.
will list everything here that what you basically and you guys are jam-packed from March until January.
And we take off the summer months because it's sometimes like we heard from a lot of our guys like,
see that.
hey, stop. Can we not play in July and August when it's like 100,000 degrees outside? So we may do like some fun stuff. Black Diamond, we played Black Diamond last year in July, I think it was July or August. And may do that again, or we may go someplace else and do like a higher end tournament. We brought 80 guys to Black Diamond, which was a lot of fun.
Wow, it's amazing. You know, it's funny that you say that earlier about how, you know, some tracks don't want you there. They don't realize that the amount, again, you're bringing all those people in there, but those people, maybe they want to have a drink. Maybe they want to have lunch. Maybe they want, I mean.
And they do.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the
100%
fact that you're, in a way, you're scrubbing off that type of market. I mean, that's just.
There's a lot of good people in the golf industry.
Of course.
You just had the guys from Saddlebrook on.
Yes.
Awesome to work with.
I'm going back there tomorrow to talk to Chris again.
Yeah. Innisbrook has been simple to work with. Like I would expect some of these courses to be kind of like that. And like, we don't need you.
Yeah.
Now when you're going to like an Innisbrook, sometimes you don't get the times that you want or the days you want. And I completely understand that.
Of course.
But if you tell me you don't need me, that's a difference. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's why Juliet Falls is awesome because they are the nicest people. And the easiest people to work. Hey, I've got these dates. Oh yeah, that will work. Come on out. They treat you fair. They treat you nice. They treat you like you belong here.
Yeah.
And that's all I want. I don't need anything else.
Of course, I cannot wait to talk to them. I'm talking with their marketing director right now. And I know I've got a buddy that's friends with their super, and I would love to go up there. Just the fact that I played there twice, but now I just really want to get to know because you are not the only person that has said that about Juliet Falls.
They're awesome.
I mean, just from I know there was a YouTuber guy that was just there just recently.
Yeah, saw that.
Yep. And then just everyone on when I made that comment on social media, it's like, Dave, you got to go check out Juliet Falls.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, I've played there twice. I would love to make the trek up.
Well, there was a post yesterday. So again, with what I do with the rankings, I follow everybody, and I Travis Buckley, who runs the Grint Tour for here in Tampa.
Okay.
They were just at Juliet. He said, normally they get like maybe 30 guys a tournament. They went to Juliet, brought 60.
Wow.
Because of the course. The course draws people there.
Yeah.
We do the same thing every time we go to Juliet. It's our largest tournament of the year.
Really?
Because people love the course.
Yeah.
The food is amazing afterwards.
yeah.
Like you have to get a cheeseburger because it's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing, right? And it's inexpensive.
Yeah.
It's not even that expensive,
Right.
The blue light's a little bright. The blue light
it's
it's a little bright. We
interesting.
have to wear your sunglasses.
I'll sit outside so I don't have like issues with my eyes or whatever.
Exactly, yeah. Shit, man. Dude, that is crazy, man. I'm very impressed with just what you've done. I enjoyed your company and our conversation we have even before we even started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just so excited to and I'll help support you guys. If you guys have any event, you guys want to be there and my schedule's open, I'll do it. I told that to Trevor with AJT. I told that with Shane over at Golf Week.
Yeah.
I'll talk to all these guys, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I did the same thing. So I've played Golf Week. I've played Gaspar. I try to get out and play with everybody else because I want to support what they're doing.
Of course.
And I hope that they'll come support us.
Of course.
And the cool thing about our schedule too is we started it was more of a northern tour. So because I live in Citrus County,
of course, it
was more like Ocala to like
I see it
Spring Hill.
Yep.
And we played every other week. And then we had guys coming up from the Tampa area and they're like, hey, can you bring some stuff down here? So I was like, well, we've got open dates. Why don't I just do a southern tour and we'll just, now it's combined. We had north and south last year. And now we go every other week. We try to go north or south.
I see that. That is awesome. Yeah, man, that's great stuff, dude. I'm so excited for you guys.
Yeah, $80 to join it. It's cheaper than the most,
Yeah.
and we play more than everybody else does.
I'm not kidding, man. I'm like, when you sent me the list the other day, I'm like, dude, you guys are playing everywhere.
And you don't have to play every week. That's the other part too. So
Yeah.
we take the best 10 plus majors. We have 4 majors, just like the PGA.
Yep. I see it right here. Yep.
So we take your best 10 scores plus your 4 majors. That's your season total. So you don't have to play all 30 regular season tournaments.
Yep.
You can play 14. You can play less than that. You can play all of them like I do.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I don't win. I don't win hardly at all.
Yeah.
So, and I have to pay for my son. So it's
course.
like double every time I play.
Of course.
But then I won our tour championship last year.
No shit, man.
Yeah. So that was interesting. And the only reason I won, and shout out to Ari Simon, he was going to win. He couldn't make it the second day. It was a 2-day tournament. His mom went in the hospital. He couldn't make it. He had to drop. And I was in second. And then everybody else folded. It was the day where we had that weird day where it like dropped 30 degrees.
Yeah.
We were playing Island.
Wow.
9 holes of the best golf you've ever played. And then we tee off on 10. And I swear to God, it dropped 30 degrees from my buddy's backswing from here to here.
Wow.
This breeze came through. I was like, oh God. And so then we tried to go out and play, had to come back, played in like hurricane force winds.
Yeah.
I ended up winning that day.
Wow.
So, and then I won. It was like made half my money back for the season.
Wow. That is awesome. I mean, hey, a win's a win. I mean, it is.
I take what I can take.
Brother,
but like, I feel bad for Ari because he should have won.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
And true, very true. I mean, at least you acknowledge that.
Yeah,
but I mean, it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It just means he needs to try harder this year.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm shady.
Yeah, he's gonna like. I have to compete with him. I'm in his flight, so we're going flights this year too.
Okay.
So we have 2 flights, and it'll be based on where the roster is. We'll cut it in half.
Okay.
And then again, we play quotas. So the top quotas, the top flight guys will be in A, bottom flight guys will be in B.
Yep.
And then we just play. And then I think our payouts are better than a lot of the other tours too.
Yeah.
So we're happy if anybody wants to come play with us.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I would love to attend and just even partake. And that's the one thing that would suck. Like, not even just partake, but it's like everyone's like, Dave, you got to come and play with us. I'm like, but I love to talk.
Oh, sure.
Just put me in a card. I'll talk to everybody. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah. Or just like do the roaming podcast. Just like roll around the tournament and do it and talk to golfers as they play.
I would love to do that.
That'd be awesome.
I would
with anybody. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing that's the idea that I really want to do now that all these leagues are starting up.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to go talk to Bags with Travis and everything. AJT obviously with Trevor, and of course with you guys as well.
Yeah.
So that is something that I'm looking at the schedule and talk with my guys. That it's like, hey, how can we do this? Because I would love to do it by myself.
Yep.
Obviously, I love one of the guys with me.
Oh,
especially
absolutely.
like Cargo.
Yeah,
Cargo and I are like tip tat and
And
everything.
he plays AJT, I think, right?
Yes, he does. Yeah. I don't think he's playing this season just because he's busy as well. But no, it's just like I would love for him to come with me or one of the other co-hosts.
Yeah.
And that's something I love to do too. If you ever want to be on here, brother, just do a fucking episode.
I love this stuff.
Dude, it's just you saw I do a little bit of news. Let's talk some events. Let's bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking just have a good time.
It'd be nice to have a roundtable with all the directors. Just have us all sit in a room and talk and how we can collab together.
I'm gonna write this down. Round table, dude. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think if we all collaborated, and there could be times where like 3 of us go together to a golf course, we could get better rates.
Yeah.
We could get better times. We could be more inclusive. And like, I'm not trying to steal golfers.
Of
That's
course,
not what
no,
we're
not
trying
at
to do.
all.
Back in Ohio, that's what it was. It was like you were trying to steal people. And I'm like, I just want to play golf, man.
Yeah.
So like if I can help grow tours, that's what the rankings are basically for, is to help grow the game of golf, right? If I can do that through what I'm doing with the OVGA, what they're doing with Golf Week, what they're doing with Bags, whatever it is, have us all do it together.
The fact that you're saying it's like, let's say I can't make it to this event, but you know what? I'm going to go over with AJT or Bags or whoever it may be and play in their event.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Go play somewhere. Just go
Yeah.
play somewhere. Like support all the groups because we're all trying for different reasons. We're trying to grow the game. I have not played with one tour yet that's a bad group of people.
Yeah.
You're going to have fun with whoever you play with.
Of course.
And it's different styles. AJT plays net.
Yeah.
Gaspar and we play quota. Golf Week plays gross. Like
Yeah.
you're going to get a different style of play. You're going to get a different format. You're going to get a different fun factor.
Of course.
Trevor talked about how they focus more on the fun side of it. I think they do mulligans and stuff. We don't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Ours is more of, it's not party golf.
Yep.
But it's also not serious golf either.
Of course.
We have a couple guys that they're very serious about it and they call you out on stuff and like.
Is what it is. Can't make everybody happy.
It's the rules. Like I get it, but like let's figure out a way to like make people have fun with this instead of like saying, "Oh, you just hit the ball to bounce. It's a 5-stroke penalty." Like all that crap. Like I don't.
Come on.
Let's just play.
Let's just play. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shit, man, that's a great idea. I really want to, I will take that to heart, and I will talk to all, because I mean, I know a lot of you guys now.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a great idea to, like you just said, is to expand the game.
Yeah.
Expand the love for guys just to get out, or gals.
Right.
Get out, let's get outside and just fucking have a good time.
Yeah, there are more than 7,000 people that play tours around the state of Florida.
Because you know that because of your thing.
So they're playing somewhere. Just get out, and if, like, we had one guy that I remember, he was making fun of the rankings, and he was like, "Oh, you're playing those stupid, silly Disney tours, the Mickey Mouse tours." I'm like, "Bro, you play in one. You literally play in the USAM tour. Like, I can see you play. So you're doing it too. Like, just go play with somebody. Go have fun.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go play golf, and mostly you're gonna play for money with your buddies.
Yeah.
So you already know the philosophy. Do it with more people. You got a chance to win more money.
Awesome, man. That's good shit, dude. That is, I mean, obviously,
I could talk forever.
Dude, ditto, bro. I mean, I kid you not, man.
No,
I kid you not.
Your wife.
No. It's all good because I'm getting hungry. But no, again, we're totally understandable. I just love having a conversation.
Yeah.
So I really don't have anything else. Is there anything that you wanted to add before I start to close off? Is there anything you want to add about your league or your?
Yeah. So we start up March 7th.
Okay.
I would love to say our if you go to ovgatour.com,
Which I'm
it's
going
to take you to Ohio.
Okay.
So ours, if you search OVGA Florida, it'll take you to our Facebook page. We have GLS, which is Golf League site, is the app website that we use. It's not specific to us. It's a bunch of tours that are on there.
Okay.
But that's what we use. That's where our schedule is going to be. That's going to get loaded this week.
Actually, I went to the site today and I was like, there's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
I'll wait for a
so
chat.
they're fixing it. They're adding the flights in a live skins thing so everybody can see where their skins are if they're
Tracking.
playing. So that'll be this week, and we'll have the schedule loaded. If you go to our Facebook page, our schedule's on the featured tab.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll put that down here as well. Everybody up.
So everything usually runs off of Facebook, email, messenger, stuff like that. I try to keep the prices as low as possible.
Of course.
So that's my goal, is to just give back to the golfers as much as I can.
Shit, man, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awesome, man. I just want to say thank you again. I can't thank you again for just taking the time to just have this conversation, get to know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean. I just love talking with people. I love getting to know people. As we both know, just life is short.
Yep.
There's no reason to, I'm going to say stick to the rules, but there's so many different leagues out there for people to attend to what fits your style.
Yep.
And just get out there and meet people and enjoy this fucking game, man.
Yeah, dude. That's why I love being on this, because you're doing something that I would love to do.
I love it, man. Don't worry, like I said before, when I connect with a lot of people, this will not be our last conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, I know for damn sure we're going to talk about DC and Marvel. I know we're going to talk about video games.
All the time.
Dude, it's never ending battle, man. It's like this year, I can't wait. It's funny. Short story about us real quick is like this time of year, we're going to the movie theaters like 3 times a month. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I have to have the AMC Stubbs premiere.
You're right.
I'm not kidding. I have to fucking do it because we just have too much fun. But shit, with that being said, Chad, thanks, brother, for being on the podcast,
Absolutely.
bro. I can't wait to support you, being out there with you guys. Folks, like I said, I'm going to put the links to your site down here in the bottom. I'll make sure I grab this from you again before we bounce and everything like that.
Yep.
And then, with that being said, this has been your friendly unabashed cup cutter. Don't be shy. Come say hi.
Your friendly unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf like warm butter, planting dreams in the grass, one putt under. Your friendly unabashed cup cutter.